Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. I'm joined by HRH from Wolves Fan TV. Big game Monday night. We're here to preview it. HRH is in to give us that Wolves perspective on the game. Let's get straight into it, mate. We beat you at Molineux
Yes, you did, yeah.
last time out. Goals from Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk, actually, with great assist by Mo Salah for the second. Liverpool fans are a little bit unsure as to what side Wolves will put out. I've got a question I've been wanting to ask you for a few days, Harry.
Okay.
Are Wolves going to take this competition seriously? Because all the focus is on Liverpool and will they? But
Yeah.
I see Wolves in the Premier League and think they've got a chance of Europe here.
Yeah. It's a
Are you
strange
going to go
one.
with a cup run or are you going to go and try and get Europe?
It is a strange one, to be honest with you. It's a situation in the FA Cup where you look at the clubs that are in it in the third round and it's a gamble in a way, because you can have a good run in a sense and get into a quarter final and then you're 3 games away. Or you can play a full strength side, battle really hard against, say, Liverpool, lose, and then you've got fatigue. Or which actually, matter of fact, Nuno took on Man City at the Etihad in the EFL Cup last season, and we expected, well, we don't want to get embarrassed here. Surely he's going to name a relatively strong squad, but he rotated it quite a lot, and we saw some players that we hadn't really started at all in the Championship, and that was a strange one. But then when we took them on, it was probably one of our best performances last season with a rotated squad. So I think actually that took away the inhibition or the reserves, the reserve from Wolves fans, that if we play a rotated squad, that's almost throwing the game away. Because when we played Man City at that match, it almost felt like it freshened that squad, because then players got their opportunity to step up in a competition that they hadn't really had much use in the Championship. And there were young players, there were talented players. Connor Ronan, Gibbs White played in that one. We had our new goalkeeper, Will Norris. So I don't really know. We might take it seriously, we might not. We have a shot at Europe, yes, you're right, and we could still improve in squad depth. It's a conundrum, to be honest with you, but I don't mind whichever squad we play. I know that they're going to give it 100%.
I think they have to, don't they? You know, when a big name comes to town like Liverpool, then every team picks the game up regardless. You know, it's just like Liverpool, when a big team comes to Anfield, we have to pick our game up and stuff like that. Every team in the world's a bit like that. So question for you then. You're skirted around the subject. What do you think he's actually going to do?
Nuno, I believe, considering we performed so badly against Palace, it was our worst performance of the season. We could have played for 5 hours, wouldn't have scored. It was straight out boring as well. Palace weren't too much better. I think he will have to respond with a statement to play a reasonably strong side. However, I can't guarantee that he won't just give other players a chance who haven't been on the fringe. I'm talking about Leander Dendoncker, who hasn't been playing a great deal. He could get an opportunity, maybe see Jimenez rested, Moutinho rested. It's a strange one. I imagine it will be half and half. I don't think he's going to do the Man City job and pretty much name a new squad, but I do think there are 2 or 3 players that could really benefit from a rest, and Wolves fans would probably expect to have a competitive team, but we wouldn't be too surprised if 3 or 4 changes aren't made from the original normal starting 11.
Bit of a different question this time. I didn't come to the game at Molineux earlier on in the season in the Premier League. Were those fireworks and DJ, is that a normal thing? Am I going to see that again? Or was that just a Friday night special?
Well, it's a new thing this season. I mean, it's
you do
not
that every game.
It hasn't been. Yes, this is a story. It hasn't been the case of the last.
I'm so excited.
Years. Yes, it was a 7-8 minute set against Liverpool. It's Fosun's new method. They want to. There's 2 philosophies. It's tradition and moving into the future. And they see the fireworks display as quite innovative, because not many clubs in England do it. Because I find it's quite American. It's quite Super Bowl-esque. But it was, people were filming it. We filmed it on our thing and posted it on, and people enjoy it. I mean, some will laugh at it. Obviously, there's things about every club that people will laugh at, but at least we don't have clappers. I think as soon as we start,
you having a sliding at Leicester there, mate?
Or Fulham as well. We've got a serious problem there. But the fireworks display, yeah, you will witness the best, especially as it's Liverpool, and you will witness the best that we have to offer pre-match entertainment. We can guarantee that.
I can't wait to see this, mate, to be honest with you. It's been the talk in the office all week. There's about 7 of us going down, and we've all been saying, I wonder if it's going to be done again.
That was quite excessive. Normally, there's always a firework display. There's always good music and lighting and everything. But for some reason, when you played us, we had a DJ who did like a 7-minute set. So Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
But
That's more entertaining. That's more entertaining than the football sometimes,
mate.
especially against Palace. I think people go for that first and then walk off when the match starts. But yeah, we can't wait.
So what? Your form's been a little bit indifferent over the last few weeks, hasn't it? What's happened? Is it just the fact that your small squad haven't been rotated a lot, has struggled a little bit over Christmas?
It's I think it's a factor really. I think Gary Neville mentioned it a couple of times. It seems as if some of our players are showing up more playing the big sides than say if they have to do a job against a Fulham, a Cardiff, a Huddersfield, a Watford, such as last week, a Palace. The list goes on for the teams that I have to be careful because people haven't been the teams who are occupying the bottom half of the table at the moment rather than the top six. So if we had to play a team like Millwall or Palace again or Cardiff, I'd be a lot more sceptical than I would be playing you, which is the strangest thing because you're 4 points clear in a very competitive league. But if we had to play Chelsea, you, Arsenal, we can almost guarantee that we might not win. That's probably more improbable than losing. But we're going to put more of an effort in than we seem to be doing against the other teams. It's the strangest thing, and I think it's mentality. Maybe these players see, some Liverpool board members or Arsenal board members sitting it up and thinking, well, we're seventh in the league. They'll be taking a look at us. Let's put on a performance and try and get a move. That's probably why.
Yeah.
It's been different.
What is actually the most difficult thing to do when you're one of those top six sides is pick yourself up for those teams further down the league. So you're actually having the same issues that we're having, and it's actually almost counterintuitive, I suppose, because a board member might be sitting watching them, but they don't care about how they're going to perform against the top six. Everyone picks the game up against that. It's what you do against the dross in this league that actually sets you apart. Liverpool have played the bottom half of the table and won every single game this season. The only results that we've had we had a draw against Arsenal, we had a draw against Chelsea, we had a draw and a loss against Man City. It's beating those teams further down the league which propels you to the top half of the table.
Yes.
So those players need to learn that. Maybe you should be typing them a little strongly worded tweet, mate, and letting them know.
Maybe.
Question, score prediction, what's it going to be?
Well, I said 1-0 Wolves last game, and we had chances. And once again, as I said in that game, you scored reasonably early in that first half, 20 minutes in, I think, and then we just couldn't respond. I'm going to go with the spirit of Wolves Man City a couple of years ago, and also the spirit of Wolves Liverpool when we beat you in that cup. I'm going to say a draw, 1-1, and then we can do a replay. I think at the minute, Liverpool are going to be, I think, incensed by not beating City. I mean, they're really going to go on a fantastic run now. We play City in the next league game, yes, and they'll have to be careful of that. But I think I think you're going to go out, but I think we're going to put up a battling performance, and we're going to take you on in a replay.
Yeah, and just tell the Redmen TV viewers what you texted me a couple of weeks ago.
Couple of weeks.
Do you remember?
Wolves won the 29th of December, yes. Wolves, we just scored our second goal against Spurs. I was psyched up. Then Costa made it 3-1. I thought, fantastic. I went on to message and manage Chris and just went, you're welcome, mate. It's that type of thing. We seem to be on a one-team mission to try and help Liverpool win the league. We've made City drop points. We've made Spurs lose. We've made Chelsea lose. You got to win against us. So maybe Nuno's a secret agent of John Henry's.
There you go.
We are helping you out. I just said, yep, you're welcome. There you go.
Yeah, you heard it here first. So listen, top bloke is Harry from Wolves Fan TV. Go and check his channel out as well. He's bathing in a victory and he texts a Liverpool fan to say you're welcome. I mean, that is absolute class, isn't it? Go over, check his channel out, subscribe to it. Don't forget to check out our preview over there. Harry, thank you so much for joining us once again. And we'll see you next time on the Redmen TV.